When Melinda was praying for our Philippine trip, we've been going there since 2011. So I've gone year after year after year, and we've become good friends with Bishop Daniel Balais and the leadership of this network of thousands of churches. And I want to tell you a quick testimony that's going to really bless you. Why nobody should ever be discouraged if you feel like your ministry is not very big. Back in the 70s, I can't remember his name. His first name was Bill, an American missionary from like Minnesota. He and his wife went to the Philippines in the 70s. And if you remember back then, they were having civil unrest and Marxism and all that. And they were working on the college campuses to lead people to Christ. They had a burden for evangelism. So they labored there a couple of years. They would pray and witness, and they got a small handful, like about 12 people. In 2 years of laboring, about 12 people got saved, and they discipled them in the Lord. And after about 2 years, they got so discouraged. They said, we've poured our guts out for 2 years, and we hardly have any fruit. So they quit the mission field and went back home. He was so discouraged by the work that he felt like it didn't have much fruit, that he got out of the ministry. 25 years later, those 12 people are still together. They're the leaders of this network of 3,500 churches. Isn't that amazing? And Bishop Dan told me this. He showed me the pictures. I saw now they're my age. They're actually, some are 2 or 3 years older than me. And they've been together since college age. Sister Nona Londino, Bishop Dan, Ed de Guzman, they've all been college buddies, and they're all now leaders of this network of thousands of churches on every island in the Philippines. And they're praying churches. The name of their network is called Intercessors for the Philippines. They are praying for their nation to be saved. So after 25 years, this is 12, 13 years ago, they were having their 25th anniversary of the network of churches. Bishop Dan said, the Lord put on my heart to try to find that missionary, Bill. He said, I don't know how to find him. I looked and looked and looked, and I finally found him on Facebook. And I contacted him. I said, we want you to come over and be a speaker. They surprised him. When he got over there, the Astrodome was filled. And they said, this is the fruit of your labor. Of course, he broke down and repented. He repented for being discouraged. And he gave up his secular work and went back into full-time ministry and is serving God. Is that awesome? So don't despise whatever you're doing. Don't despise it. You don't know who you're leading to the Lord in the kids' church. You don't know what Ireland's going to do. She grew up here in the kids' church. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what effect we have. Everybody stay faithful to God.